Hey y'all, it's Lex. Welcome back to my channel. So when we bought this house, we planned to use this room as a guest bedroom. But here we are now 2 years later, and we are transforming it into our baby's nursery. So for this makeover, we have an earth tone color palette and a boho design. The main color will be an earthy green with tan, cream, and orange accents. We will be upcycling some old furniture pieces for this space and creating an accent wall and a reading nook. Let's get started. We began by painting the accent wall and this little bump out in the corner. Before we tackle the accent wall, we're actually going to create our reading nook. So I picked up these small cube storage sets to hold baby's books along the window. Next, I'm adding this rocker that I picked up from Wayfair. To make this space feel cozier, we are of course adding curtains. I'm also adding some faux greenery to this space. To finish off the reading nook, I'm adding some shelves where we can store additional books and decor. Because the bookcases are so low, I want to balance out the use of space by adding height here. Looking at the space now, overall, I feel like I need to add a third cube storage set to the bottom. That would appropriately fill this space and really give the window seat vibe I'm looking for. That was all we did on day 1. Now it's day 2 of this project, and we are beginning our dresser upcycle project. We're going to change out the drawer bases and transform the whole thing with some paint. Now the paint I'm using is called milk paint. It's non-toxic and low odor, so I can use this paint without worrying about the fumes affecting me or the baby. The color I'm using is called earth green, and I am going to try this paint with and without a primer. So the swatch on the left has the primer under it, and it looks off to me. I don't know. I think I prefer the look without the primer, which is the swatch on the right. So we're going to go straight in with the milk paint, no primer. I'm painting each drawer face with 3 coats of paint. I mix the paint per the instructions on the can. You just mix it with water. And I use the recommended defoamer for this brand to keep the bubbling down. It's the next day. The milk paint looks great. Now that it's dry, I'm going to start working on the diaper changing station, which will be on top of the dresser. I'm going to start by adding the wall decor for this area, which was heavily inspired by the pins on my mood board. I picked up this circle mirror from Hobby Lobby. Next, I'm going to add a few Ikea shelves to hold some mementos. I'm also adding a changing pad. I'm also adding a little caddy for diaper changing supplies. Moving right along, we are going to tackle the baby's closet. We are starting the closet makeover by upcycling these storage drawers and shelves from our apartment closet. The drawers are in perfect shape, but the shelves need some reinforcing. Once it's more stable, we'll stack these 2 units together in the center of the closet. Inside the closet, I'm adding a laundry hamper, some kids' clothing hangers, and these adorable size markers that I picked up from Amazon. On top of the storage sets, I'm adding this cute little box from Hobby Lobby where we store baby hygiene essentials and tools. Next, I'm upgrading the storage drawer set by changing out the drawer pulls. And finally, to finish off the closet, I am switching out the knobs for these matte black knobs. And with that, the closet is done. I don't think I've spoken to you guys this whole video. So basically, all of the major components of the room are done. We haven't put up the trim on the main wall, and we may have to wait to do that just because of timing. We are quickly running out of time. But I am gonna put up the rest of the decorations and bring in some of his books. So I'm gonna let you watch me bring in all of the rest of his stuff, and then we'll show you the final nursery for now. Baby's room was really coming along, but then we had an unexpected turn of events. On August 13th, 2022, baby Edwards made an early appearance. He was healthy, and that was really all we could ask for. Here we are now in 2023. I am finally returning to finish this makeover. In this clip, I'm showing you all my design for the accent wall. I'm going to hop right into measuring out the spaces between each piece, and then I'll be applying 1x2 trim pieces with a brad nailer. Now that the wall is all trimmed out, I'll be adding baby's name to the wall above his crib. I picked up these letters from a vendor on Amazon and I am in love with them. And with that, the accent wall and baby's nursery are complete. This is such a soothing space. It's exactly what I wanted for baby's room. Baby Cash loves this room. He loves crawling around and grabbing books to read, and it is hopefully going to grow with him in a way that will make this space his. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Under a canvas of blue, I would draw ever nearer to you, to feel the dew on your skin.